Accepting. Yep, I'm selling my soul right here for video games. Download shop. New game. Let's go. Difficulty. Recommended for players seeking an even greater challenge. Enemies hit harder, and there are even more combat points for grabs. Damn. And they have a normal and a moderate. Yo, the Tail series is great, Tomo. This is about to be so hype. Recommended players find normal too easy, making tougher fights that often increase combat points to boot. I want to go hard because I am sadistic. Yep, this shit is about to be hype. I haven't actually played any of the new Tales games after Vesperia, even though I own a couple of them. Destination, marker subquest. Okay, we're gonna go with hard, guys. So this might be kind of brutal at the beginning. We'll see. Comboed into the stratosphere. Oof.
It was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible.
Also, let me know if this is too loud.
Renna, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were.
We have spaceships and tails. Let's go.
In the face of Renna's unimaginable technology. Its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zugals. The prosperity...
Yo, what's good, Donnie? Yeah, if you've never played any of the Tales games, they have like really deep combat systems. It's legit a fighting game. Yo, appreciate it, Tomo. The hype.
The world of Dana fell under Redden rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms.
Appreciate it.
And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Redden's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef.
Balsef?
Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags.
I hope there are still run cancels in this game. I love the dash attack run cancels. That shit's lit.
The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer under the ruthless oppression of the Redden soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Redden's domination.
Damn, we're gonna be out here freeing the people? I like it. I'm all about freeing the people. This is definitely a different art style than it used to for Tales games.
Hurry up!
Hey, don't talk to me like that.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group?
Damn, that's disrespectful, bro.
Business, you worthless. All right,
Yeah, bro, wait. I'm trying to help too.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, it makes it better, dude. I was just thinking to myself, man, they got kids and slaves out here, man, they wilding out. But that makes the bad guys more hateable, right? So you want to fuck them up more. I'm so sorry, Iron Man, you got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I choose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. Welcome, bro. How can I dash, bro?
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Take a look around. What's happening over here? I'm nosy as hell,
I
bro.
need to have Doc check me out first.
Okay, I guess I do that after. Yeah, this art style's way different than the other Tales games.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself, and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit.
Yes, sir.
So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see.
I'm sure this man's seen a lot of shit.
You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Dannons are always dying, and the Reddens just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Not all strong like you, bro.
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time.
Yeah, listen to your elders,
Right
homie.
moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
So, like, does he take it off to eat, or what's the deal?
Guess I'll go back to my room.
The bright eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And if the routine beatings from them weren't enough, when they are really in a bad mood, they like to stick their zegels on us. Whatever a zegel is. The navigation map in the upper right corner of the screen shows information about your surroundings. Press square to view full size. Okay. Oh, there's something over here. Listen, I'm nosy, okay? We're gonna explore. You guys see me play, You guys see me play Breath of the Wild. I guess we can't go over there, though. Okay, R.I.P. This man's dead. Or maybe that dog is a Zegel. Are you okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Yeah, bro, I'm fine.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here.
What are you looking at? You looking to get your ass kicked too? Nah, bro.
I don't have a spirit core. Or a face, or memories for that matter.
Yeah, he doesn't have the thing in his hand. They're not moving.
Worried
Damn
that
it.
it'll change anything.
Every last one of you embeds will die, and then we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn. What does that mean? Are you not already doing whatever you want with them? Sorry, no matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Redden and Lenegus hanging up in the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us and keeping an eye on every move. The Lenegus especially is something else. There's no way we can ever hope to beat the Rennans when they build floating castles like that. Shit's tough, bro. Alright. Listen, whatever the bastards do, you don't even think about trying to fight back against them, Bright Eyes. Got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell beating one of those soldiers or their Zeggles, let alone Lord Balsef. Yo, fuck Lord Balsef, though. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys. Alright. We'll just get to our room here so we can progress this shit.
Some rest. I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh?
Hurry and get going. You're on a free hauling duty today. I like that he, like, talks to himself.
Time to start another day toiling away for the Rennans.
Shit's just on fire.
Till the day I die.
Nah, bro, we got it. I like that this shit is just burning, though. Alright, bro, relax.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Oh, shut up.
Renar!
Zephyr, she's here!
Always have to have a pink-haired lady.
The hell?
That's unfortunate.
Come back!
In the Hales, too? Okay.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
What's up, pretty lady?
You're
Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
There they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! It's expendable!
Armored soldiers.
Oh shoot. Their soldiers are humongous. Hit him with that matrix. Alright, this is lit.
Idiots. Hey, you two! Alright, sure! Come on!
What about the homie who was pumping the train?
There you go! Hope you can jump!
Okay. Alright, okay.
You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsaz.
So Chris Sabat,
For your skulls. Now hurry up and bring me Shion.
the man who voices everybody in anime.
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Sounds like a
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris. What do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Are we supposed to be impressed by him crushing that when he's like 8 feet tall and 700 pounds?
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people.
Oh.
We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were.
Yep.
Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was
My
with-
first question would be, how do you eat?
She's quite the
No one
character,
seemed
isn't
concerned
she?
with that.
Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
If you want to know something, I'll tell you. What can I? I'll tell you what I can. Oh my, I'm actually dyslexic. What is this place? This is the old Xeon mine and one of the Crimson Crow's safe houses. Abandoned mines like this, one, are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. If you want to know something else, I'll tell you what I can. What are the Crimson Crows? I told you we're a resistance group fighting for the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Caligula from Redden. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's suggesting work for me as a medic. If you want to know more, blah blah blah. Who is Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. That means our guy might die. Where's the woman? The jail up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. You can check it out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Reddens ruling over Caligula, I don't know. The ones that came down from Lenegas have been giving us help for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less Lenegas. So our current target is Reddens in Caligula and their lord Balsef. If you want to know, blah blah. Okay. Thank you, lady.
I'll go and find out for myself.
Well, if it isn't Iron Mask himself, good to see you, buddy. Have we met before? Nah, we've never met, but you're definitely famous in these parts. Everyone knows that you're the buckethead who stands up to the armored soldiers and take a beating from them like it's nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all, but it'd be weird if we didn't know about you somehow. The only reason the Bright Eyes want to mine through Caligula so much is they can get as much fire out of this realm as they possibly can. Hey, I noticed you don't have a spirit core in your body. Did you dig it out yourself? You did really good not having any of the Bright Eyes catch you without one all this time. I'm impressed.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business.
Damn.
So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you?
I ain't gonna tell you shit.
For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? Jeez.
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Redden, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Redden soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Redden, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Oh, that's what I call them, Bright Eyes. Okay.
Those astral arts embedded.
Don't you call us embedded? Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
There's always a rock that gives people powers.
You're wrong.
The Blasians.
I think this curse is some kind of great ability.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Alright, we're finally gonna get some combat in.
Don't try anything funny.
I imagine he'd want to stick with her to try and protect her or help her. We'll see. Dull sword. A rusted long sword with a blade badly in need of repair. Fighting with it's more like using a blunt weapon rather than a bladed one.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Rennans are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Alright, I'm gonna take a second to lower this right quick. I don't know if it's super loud for you guys or not. It's kind of loud for me.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How'd they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Yeah, bro, this is where you belong, my dude. Alright, tutorial time.
No, it's just a Danny. You there! Where's the Redden girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Redden armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Alright, let's do it, bro. Normal attacks. Press R1 to perform normal attack. R1 to do normal attacks. Ew. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together, but by learning certain skills, the limit can be increased. Characters can also attack in midair after jumping. Arts are special actions performed by expending part of your arts gauge. Press Y, square, or X to use arts assigned to each button, while AG will gradually restore automatically or restore more slowly when attacking. So they have combo scaling almost. Or meter scaling. Push L and press R2 to evade enemy attacks. If you time it well as an enemy is approaching, you perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid taking any damage.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. Alright, we're up. We need to fight still. I have to do this. I won't go quietly.
Oh yeah. I keep mashing X even though it's R1, that's the regular attack. There we go. Okay, this feels nice.
I won. I actually beat one of those Redden soldiers.
I'm gonna beat his ass, bro.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what. What's this thing?
Uncle Joe, get some healing. Don't try to take on any armored soldiers yourself. You don't have a chance in hell of winning. I mean, I just beat one, but okay. Can't tell me what my potential is. Alright, another fight.
An opponent like this should be easy. You got spirit. Take this. It's over. You're on. Here I come. Slash. Swallow blade. Take this. You're finished. Here I come. Here I come. Take this. Rising Wyvern. You're on. Take this.
This man, these guys take some damage. Ow.
I'm not done. Swallow blade. You're mine. Swallow blade.
So they don't give you your actual health bar in the tutorial.
Here I come! You're finished! You're mine!
We won.
Imagine once we get a real weapon, we'll actually do some damage. I thought that woman was completely unarmed. How the hell did she get a weapon? Not that I'm complaining, it's saving my ass, that's for damn sure. Alright.
Beyond being mayor, I merit Daymore. I hereby
What a
decree
name.
in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolton.
Damn it!
Throw
I
down
was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up
And
get out of here while you still can! Step aside, slaves. These are Redden affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
she got the gat on her. Okay. Combos. Combos are actions strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and in the air. Using an art to go between them can thus extend a combo. Oh, okay. Diminishing returns in combos. During the combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making arts half as effective at their harshest.
Word to the wise, I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get
Ow.
it quite well.
It's kind of new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Okay, the combat feels real good. 3 attacks on the ground for now, 3 in the air.
What could a Danon like
For
you
true
possibly
combos.
gain from helping a Redden like me?
This is weird.
Trust me, I've no great love for Reddens. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me
They
get
met
this
in the
straight.
club. Was good killer cake.
But you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as solid.
Club of beating some dudes' asses, yo.
Besides, I can't feel pain anyway. So it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself. That's that I'm a slave.
Damn, that's
What
whack.
about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in.
Alright. Continuing down the path. Now I got a homie though, so that's nice. Can I play as her? Like from the rip?
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Reddens. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Also bad time.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
I'll bring Apprehend the traitor. Slaughter the rest.
I mean, they definitely seem like they're there for her more, so.
Look out!
Damn. Right in the heart. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's pull the fire sword out the woman. On some Excalibur shit.
Blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
I feel like this isn't good for this man's hands. That's a yikes.
You okay?
Your arms!
Yep.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Perfect person to wield that sword. Because that looked like it would hurt.
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
It's like y'all were made for each other.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Nope.
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Yeah. You freako. Hello. Just gotta get permission, dude.
The power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, what do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. That's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy.
They just hit her master core.
Honestly,
Interesting.
I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me.
Oh, I got you, I got you. Damn, right in front of everybody too, goddamn.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing
And
this.
it was within you that whole time.
You don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
Ah, You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shion. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Shion fighting style. Shion specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance and use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. Shion auto mode. When auto mode is enabled, Shion will primarily target flying and astral-wielding enemies, as well as foes with low or HP during combat. CP cure points. Arts with healing and support effects. Oh, so they kind of split the mana bar into different parts. And support effects consume cure points in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items. I don't like that. Or by staying at an inn or campground. It can be raised by leveling or finding specific items. That is trash. That is shared by the whole squad. Why was that a decision to be made? Why can't everyone just have a mana pool and do whatever they want with it? Why do I have to share mine?
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you...
Not a decision I like, but we'll see how it goes.
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danons don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Redden soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask.
Low key, this dude's a undercover boss.
Don't cause trouble. They mostly ignore you.
Yep.
Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Oh, it definitely is.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
A term given to any number of groups in Dana who risk their lives to sign something else. Alright. Orpheus Caligula. Calaglia.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsif. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Word?
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Okay, let's do it. I have a squad now. Alright, changing controls during combat. Press combat. During combat, press the option while the menu and change your character control mode. Nice. Automatically move until the end of until an attack range. Manual full control. Auto fights based on strategy. Okay, So that's like the same. Control mode. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual combat is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins. Right. How do I put it into... Oh, this is fine. Party formation. I'm trying to set myself into manual. I think I'm in manual, but I'm not sure. You can change with characters will fight in combat, as well as who you wish to control, and their position determines what to trigger their boost attack. Press L1 or R1 during combat to change who you control. Oh, that's nice. Party formation. Press Option to change your character's battle control. Semi-auto automatically moves around until an attack range. Manual full control. Manual full character control. Auto fights based on strategy. Alright. So characters don't have individual strategy though. Interesting. That fucking hurt.
Could you try to be less patronizing?
Not a lot of hits done currently.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Yeah, I bet you can. Already getting lost.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
I mean, we gotta level up though, right?
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should get...
I'll take you all on!
Here I go! It's over! Right away!
Swallow blade! See ya! Rising Wyvern! Touch your circle and bring him down! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! You're finished!
Easy peasy.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable.
Oh, for sure.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Art screen. Art setting screen. You can assign arts that you learn to each of the different buttons. You can set 3 arts. To use them while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts up in the air, a total of 6. Press L2 or R2 to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of the arts, but you can press square to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from the screen. Oh, so I only have 2 Swallow Blades and then Rising Wyvern. Okay. My strategy.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
For the rest of the homies, I would imagine that it would just be the 3 of us. You just met these 2. Camping resting. Add a campground with restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you 2 can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing. Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Redden, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Redden?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out.
Facts.
Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Redden as long as they're on our side?
It's a good way to think about it.
Every Redden as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Rennens. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they have the dash cancel shit I was talking about earlier. Okay. Got my little blanket over here because I'm a little chilly.
Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Tell us.
Oh, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor?
Tell us more.
Listen, what the Rennens are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy.
So do they collect it with the stones in your hands?
Energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And
Got
they're doing
it.
it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Redden ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Redden motherland.
Got it.
A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power, and we Danans are sacrificed so the Rennans can choose their new ruler.
That's
That's
insane!
whack.
You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Redden have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Redden. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased.
Yes, sir.
That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Redden Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast.
What a terrible name. Balsef. Beat that man's ass.
I've gotta hurry.
Sheesh, that's something she ain't telling us about. Cool. Why is that so loud?
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Okay. Antidote rock.
I hate camping out. Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Redden, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Rennan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Yep.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Redden Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I mean, he's clearly gonna be right. Actually, like at some point, but we'll have to wait and see.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
I'm mad nosy. Alright.
What's this thing?
That's a permanent stat increase for whoever I decide to use it on.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it.
Giant Zoogles. Giant Zoogles run around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. And we'll be back for you, guy. I do want to fight more, but
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
the game is literally telling me we can't kill that guy right now. Oh yeah, one of the giant enemies. Are the Zoogles just the monsters? That doesn't look like the wolf thing.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Rising Wyvern! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Rising Wyvern!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Swallow Blade! Here I come! You're finished! I'm not done! Slash!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
You're finished! You're on!
There we go. Literally saw him coming too. Dodged a bit too late.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's this thing?
We're gonna take all the fights we can early because this is on hard and I'm not trying to get smoked.
I'll take you all on.
You're mine! Here I come! Slash! Swallow Blade! Here I
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Don't be charging off like that.
Rising Wyvern! You're right through! You're mine!
It's really hard to stagger these guys.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
This man does hella damage though. He took the other one out without me fucking interacting with it at all.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Dogtail. Dogtail resembling that of a wise noble, resembling of a wise noble. Shiba Inu that when combined with a set of ears makes it tempting to run around barking everywhere. Okay, I guess it's like some type of collectible thing. Dan and owls can be found roosting in hidden spots throughout the land. There may be something in it for adventurers to choose to track them down. Okay.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Slash! I'm on it! See ya! Rising Wyvern!
It's not going to play.
Wow.
Here, let me help.
You're on!
Okay.
Here I go!
I could have did more there.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Embedded a derogatory term used by Rennans in order to refer to Danians as punk ass bitches. It's fucked up. Uzbek. Slave town?
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Redden guardsmen.
The Rennans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
I guess so. Is that where we're meeting the rest of the people? Because I'm like, where are these guys?
Anyone actually made it here before us.
Yeah.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
I would really appreciate if somebody gave me a real sword. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect it to be the one and only Iron Mask of all people. Well, anyways, there's a lot I need to probably fill you in on. Is there something you want to know? What is this place? This is Uzbek. It's down in Enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The bright eyes really show their faces here, which is why we made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? What's the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Dion mine. Fortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why, are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Okay, cool. Can I interact with this?
What's this doing here?
I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture, not that there's anything left to make things with. So does it turn blue if you talk to them? I wonder how much longer this fight will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who've gotten injured or killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to make run-ins any angrier. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Come on, quit standing around talking about water to carry. But you all saw the Crimson Crow members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the bright eyes can't afford to just kill the workers, but maybe they changed their mind. Alright. Let's go talk to Quest Guy. I like that, though, that they show you who you've talked to. These are rations we managed to swipe back from the bright eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to feed them on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take in the rations much more worthwhile. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. Okie dokie, guy. The doctor's here, and this guy's here.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Yeah, facts.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
My shit looking hella raggedy.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Redden clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
She's so stiff.
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Redden. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean blue battle garb. Ocean blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that made at the Crimson Crows collected. Okay. Zephyr has left our party. So sad, too bad. You're not the only one. You're not only new here. You don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them out and we'll see what we can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Reddens, but I'm sure you know they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although, apparently, our big chance is right around the corner. It's Zephyr, and the rest are to be believed. The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arcs and sticking their zoogles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight them using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. What are you guys doing in Uzbek? Uzbek is one of the enclaves where Danon slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give our supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also, it doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either. What can you tell me about the Reddens? The big planet in the sky is their homeworld. Redden was, while the smaller object in Lenegus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about the name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arcs. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us in bed, since we've all been embedded with Spirit Core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Reddens in charge, the lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of fabric and stick out like sword thumbs. What are Zoogles? Zoogles are the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. What are astral arts? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to their powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Denians can't use astral arts for themselves to make Reddens as much of a pain to deal with as their Zoogle pets. Okay, so yeah, the Zoogles are the monsters. Now you have to talking to the others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi to him. Okay. Are we really going to bet all on Iron Mask and his Redden lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We just have to trust them. Other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know what I intend to make the guys centerpiece of the whole operation. You guys. Alright. Another one of those owls. I feel like it's up here. Apparently there's a ladder somewhere. Place here is our hideout. Worst comes to worst, we have plenty of escape routes in case we need to bolt from here too. It's definitely up here somewhere. This shit's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Okay, I am blind. There's a ladder right here. I take care of that, and I guess that leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. Alright, Mr. Owl, where are you at? So weird sounding.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Redden around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... no. You're probably right about
I don't know why you're getting so mad about it.
All of the other Dannons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Rennan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Rennans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I'd imagine
I
not.
won't deny that among my fellow Rennans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Okay, lady. This position is good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In the worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how Zephyr thought this whole operation out. That's how much he thought it all out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. Oh, that's good to hear. Do footstep like sounds ever annoy you guys, like in games like this? We get it, they're walking.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Oh, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details of what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Alright. The game will probably open up a bunch after we
Use our help?
beat up the ball head dude.
Every little thing.
Hey. Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send you over the Iron Mask himself, though. That at Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side, Zephyr. Can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. Hey, what the hell? The name is Dairon. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock or dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move. That's what this place is for. It's to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest, and if you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best. Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the mine. The mines, is that really such a good idea after the Redden snuffed that place out? These are valuable items. People risk their lives together. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around Sandy's Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Alright. Subquest. Talking to someone with the letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards. You can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now.
Where's this activity record? Damn, we poured 2 no galds?
But not everyone is rolling over for the Rennans.
I was expecting them to mark it on the map, but I guess not. Okay, it is. Never mind. I lied. Okay, we don't have the homie with us anymore, so I gotta be careful.
I'll take you all on. I'm not done. Rising Wyvern.
I'm only getting started.
Move it. You're mine. Swallow blade. Here I come. Slash. Rising Wyvern. Swallow blade. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Here I come.
She must be getting jacked up over there.
Take this. Swallow blade. Take this.
These take so much longer without the homie helping us.
Rising Wyvern. Here I come. You're on. Take this. Slash. It's over. Take this. Slash. Rising Wyvern. You're finished. You're on. It's over. Here I come. You're finished. Here I come. You're finished.
Did she get knocked out? I know she hurt though.
Take it. Swallow blade.
I think I hit once in that fight.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright, so we might not take as many fights going down to do this, since these take forever now. It looks like items respawn on the map too when you come back. Okay, so you can get the fish down there if you need to. Uh-oh.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, that's me, bruv.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Shion, do something.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like
Yep.
pests.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
So am I gonna get a new sword?
Cooking pot?
Oh, okay.
What is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Redden wouldn't steal it.
Risked his life for a cooking pot? Come on.
Even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it.
I thought it was gonna be a weapon or something.
Killed over a silly trinket, huh?
Yeah, I do.
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Rennans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out their will and see it through to the end.
Am I hiding something in a bush?
And we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
I guess that's how we'll be to cook in the field, though. I would imagine.
So this is what it means to fight the Rennans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I'm good in another fight. I'm trying to be beefy. It fails me. I'll have days where I definitely grind off stream too, because I know how these games be.
Out of our way!
Here I come! It's over! Swallow blade!
Oof.
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! Slash!
Watch out, lady.
Rising wyvern! It's over!
Here I go.
You're
I'm
out!
only getting
It's
started.
over! Take this! Slash! Swallow blade!
Here I go.
Here I come!
I wonder if I can cancel that last slash with like movement or something. Ouch. Kind of ran into that.
Rising wyvern! You're mine! Swallow blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Damn, the enemies respawn that quick? Did we fight these ones or do we fight another?
Forgive you. I can only rely on my
Take this!
I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade! Take this! Swallow blade! It's over! You're mine! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! It's over!
Healing art. First aid.
Take this! Swallow blade!
Nice.
Mega ray.
Our CP is getting low.
Swallow blade!
You're mine.
Here I come! Slash!
Mega ray.
Here I come! You're finished!
So you can cancel like the ending lag of attacks with the dodge ability. It seems like, which is kind of similar.
Great!
I love the white and blue check mark thing. That is fantastic. Yeah, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived a little sooner, we could have, hey, these things happen, it hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way you can respect the sacrifice of the lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid? Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. Sad. So this isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Niap and get ready to fight. Oh, I have money now. Oh shoot. Emblem obtained. Iron Mask Rebellious Spark. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger a counterattack immediately. Titles. If you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can learn, making fights easier. You can view the unlock requirements from a skill panel. You can spend skill points to learn these arts and skills from unlock titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right tab. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for you highlighted in the skill panel, press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. Can I zoom in? Counter Edge, Rebellious Spark, Iron Mask. Oh, this is an interesting thing. Mid-air evasion. Severing Wind summons a vicious gale as it strikes enemies upwards. Okay, so a launcher. Hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrust before concluding with a dramatic. So this is the ender. Increased critical damage. Sonic thrust. Okay, so some attacks are coming back. What do we want? We already have a launcher. So let's grab this. Increased max AG. I wonder if those 3 slots mean I can do that multiple times. I don't think so. What is this? Evades to right, then fires 2 water shots. This is cool. A beginner fire art that drops 3 fireballs from the sky. Got that.
I wonder if something happened.
You're back, huh?
Yes, we are.
Real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Redden armored soldiers.
Oh yeah, I have to switch the art out.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Redden equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzabek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Redden castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Redden tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Redden rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Yeah, but I need a
Those
new
look like
sword
the
too.
ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
Doesn't have to do anything.
Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, lady. Use your brain. Alright, let me, Okay, so here's the skill panel, arts. Did I not learn a new attack? Oh, it's an air attack. Okay. We should probably go and rest too so we can get our CP back.
we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Man, don't have anything interesting. Scrap meat. So we'll keep our money. I have no idea where we should be going, honestly. I guess up here, maybe? Once you go into the waste up ahead, all you'll find are plenty of ruins and even more stray Zoogles looking for something to eat. Since there's no gate to block them, we have to keep people here posted to make sure that none of them get in and cause any trouble. Fair enough. Did you guys make a gate? Or like a makeshift like barricade?
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zoogles here too?
Hey!
Should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all. That means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect to clear out enemies around me. Why do I have to do all that? In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sounds fair? Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that will impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often. Got it? Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have time to tell me that. Or I can't read. What's going on? Okay. More mechanics. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gouge BG is full, press the corresponding direction to execute these moves. We followed up with more attacks afterward and also restore AG when used. Although boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edge on enemies as well. Iron Mass boost attack. Initiates brute force swing that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. You're on!
You're mine!
You're mine! Eat dirt! Take this!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Here I go!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega
You're
ray!
mine!
You got me in this fight.
Rising one!
Shion's boost attack. Fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. Okay.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Rising wyvern! Strike!
Okay. Boost attacks. Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different types. So don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle. Damn, this is Marvel.
Where are you going?
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Swallow blade! You're mine! Slash! Here I come! It's on! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Slash! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Take this!
Ouch.
You're finished! You did it!
These little ones are hardly
You
worth our
picked the
time.
wrong fight! Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart.
Okay, so just downs them, so I can't launch them after. I could do something like that and then reset it.
Eat dirt!
Mega ray. I never miss.
You're finished!
Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know, I know.
A hard
Okay.
won victory. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Take these guys out first.
No choice.
Go find someone else to pick on.
Oh, I learned Demon Fang. Ow.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Hear me, flame of
Take this!
fury! Burning strike!
Take this!
Hear me, flame of fury!
Slash!
Strike!
Here I come! Slash! It's over! This was all mine! Now, here I come!
Oh, that was a perfect dodge.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Strike!
Sick. Okay, okay, we're getting some juice.
Still got a ways to go!
Demon Fang. Fires a shockwave that runs, okay. Cool.
What's this thing?
I wonder whenever it's a new item if it makes you do that animation. Money, 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 money.
Some friggin' wings? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
I guess I could have just dropped down.
Guess I misread the landing.
I wonder if that actually deals damage to me.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slash! Demon Fang! Take this!
You're mine!
Take this! You're
Already!
finished!
Take it!
Here I come! Slash! Demon Fang! No escape!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Strike! Demon Fang! Take this! It's
One
over!
more! Where are you going?
Oh, missed. I need to do it a little earlier.
Demon Fang! Take this! Strike!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Gotta pick up all the items, you know?
I won't forgive you! One more!
Demon Fang! Here I come!
Here I go!
Take this! That button is driving me mad! Eat dirt!
Take it!
You got fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
We turn the tables on him. All yours!
No! I'm only getting started!
I'm not done!
Actually starting to do damage.
Demon Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I'm all about things being finite. I hope the monsters don't respawn too quickly, but it seems like that might not be the case. I want to fight the golem.
Get lost!
I'm not done!
Oh, I just died.
You're mine!
That was lit. Okay. Definitely gotta be careful against those guys. I cannot take a hit. Alright. Definitely don't want to be using up all of our life bottles either. Yo, how's it going, son?
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! Swallow blade! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
I probably should have tried to use that on more than just one.
Come and face me! Swallow blade! It's over! Take this! You're finished! Take this! Slash! It's over! Here I come! It's over! Take this! You're finished!
I'm doing pretty good, dude. Get to play some Tales of Arise today, which I've been looking forward to for a while. So I cannot complain. Oh.
We're in good form!
You must not be familiar with the old Tales games. The graphic style is different in this one. It's usually more anime looking with cel shaded graphics. But I can see where it looks more like Monster Hunter. But yeah, it's an action RPG. Congrats on finishing Ultra Sun and Moon. Which one were you playing? Ultra Moon? Okay. I'm gonna Lavender. Okay, that's a permanent stat increase again. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, the Tales series has been around for a long time. A long, long time. It's very similar to like Final Fantasy, where none of the games are generally connected.
Here I come! Slash! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Ooh, okay, dodge that.
Swallow blade! No escape! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Here we go.
While it's reeling! Swallow blade! Demon Fang! Here I come!
Sick. Nice. Which Ultra Beast did you catch? Where are we going? Okay, you build SP rather slow, looks like. Okay, Staccato, yeah. I was gonna say, I guess we should probably take a rest.
The Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
Oh, we can finally gonna cook? Okay, cool.
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight.
Start mastering recipes early if it's the same as other games.
I'm eating by a runner, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Rennans know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this.
Yep.
So might as well try.
I wonder if we're only gonna be able to cook at campsites and not after battle or after every battle. Yeah, I don't know if it works the same way as it does in regular Sun and Moon, because
Your clothes are all about function over form.
the Watcher will give you them for free.
Why?
As long as you don't have any.
I guess you're right.
Oh,
I just
okay,
think
okay.
you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
I'm wearing blue. What are you talking about? Alright, at camp and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Okay, so you can only cook... I thought you were talking about beast balls, never mind. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party overall status. Looks like that's the only recipe we have currently. So I wonder if you can level these up.
All done. Come and eat.
Consume double ingredients for 90% to cooking. Defense up. Okay, 19 minutes.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while.
I'm happy they're
Still,
addressing
I'm
that.
glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Damn.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just...
Can you not taste either?
Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Exactly.
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant. But everyone else said they were way too spicy.
Oh, my man's likes the spice.
Maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Cool. She owns Speedy Chef, okay. She gets counter edge from that, cool.
I think we've rested long enough.
Not like I have many points to upgrade stuff though. I'm just like, when are we gonna get this man's a good sword? Like, a decent sword. Not this rusted shit.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Redden architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Rennans build their structures out of special materials too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Cool.
Easy.
It's a good thing they sent us.
Phew. It may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the
Okay,
last
so
time
these
we
are just
had
like
this.
completely replacing skits.
Do the Rennans often not give you all enough to eat?
I mean, they are the skits, but yeah.
It's never enough. The Rennans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it. And that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Rennen's backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Redden like you know what it's like?
I may be Redden, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Damn. Hungry again, lady?
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
Oh, she's one of those. Okay.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
So nice.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Get lost!
Take this! Strike! Slash! Demon Fang!
Here I go!
Take this! Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help!
It's over! Take this! You're finished!
I don't know why she's healing there.
You can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Ouch. I'm still like not sure how to tell my action points.
An opponent like this should be easy. Demon Fang! Try harder! Rising Wyvern! Come and face me! You got fires!
That was a cool combo. Would have been cooler if I would have hit all of it.
It's over! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Here I come! Here I come!
Alright, Shion.
This could be useful.
Or not. Or not.
No choice. Take this! Swallow Blade! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade!
Oh, I fucked that up.
Take this! No escape! Demon Fang! Take this! Swallow Blade! It's over! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Take this!
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang! It's over! Take this! Slash! Demon Fang!
Any injuries?
Not really. What is this? It did not look like a treasure chest, but we'll take that.
Chest of some sort?
A Redden kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
I mean, we weren't gonna throw it away, lady. to press dodge there. That was a cool ass combo. That knocks up too, interesting. I love that this game's legit a fighting game. It's so cool.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Move with another permanent stat increase.
There. We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, alright.
I'm not
Damn.
giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those claws.
And she is.
No choice. Take this. Eat dirt.
Oh wow.
These little ones are hardly...
God damn it. I'm trying to do like my best to not actually take damage, but don't always do the best at avoiding it.
That's what I like to hear. Is this Redden technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
Cool.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe. Yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
It's gonna fit. Oh shit.
Listen,
Come on, looking swaggy as hell.
but we've got places to...
Oh yeah? Starstruck? Relax, buddy.
What is it?
Man, jaws on the floor.
No, nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
There was one chest.
Okay, let's head back to Wolzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Let's see. Yeah, I still have a lot of SP to level stuff up. I think I want to save a bunch so I can get another action point.
This probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nay thought it was a Redden castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, A lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Renna 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
I wonder if they're gonna do magic lens stuff in this game, or they just kind of, it's like an automatic thing. So we sure haven't picked any up.
There.
Oh yeah, enemies respawn, great. When I say great, I'm being so sarcastic. I wanted to make that jump. Alright. Let's go progress the story. Should I want to see something? Trying to see if they have a cooking tab. Doesn't seem like it though. I kind of hold off on using.
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Fast travel? Yep. As you pass through campgrounds and other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. To return to them instantly, open the map list from the area and pick a point. Note, some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story. Okay. Yeah, what's going on, AJ? How you doing, my friend? Can we just, Cool. So I wonder if there's an overworld in this game or not.
We've reached our destination.
Good to hear, homie. As you can see, we're playing the newly released Tales of Arise.
I feel like somebody's...
Feel like someone's watching you, lady. Except we got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Balsev's castle because they don't have time to worry about anything else, right? Yes, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes, they've started massacring folks all over Caligula. They must be here after her massacre. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill slaves. They need to harvest actual energy. Moscow got hit real bad. What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. I feel bad for our people there, but them's the breaks. Bastards. Oh yeah, you got the shot. So your arm was hurting you a lot from it?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Yeah, lady. Be careful, there's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Well. Oh yeah, of course I did, dude. Now I for real have a reason to want PlayStation 5 with all that shit coming out. I'm really hyped for the new, or the remake of KOTOR, though, honestly, because I never played that originally. So I think I'm, like, low-key most excited for that.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Harry's Venom? Who says Harry's Venom?
Here I come!
That's interesting. Oh, I didn't play Miles Morales, so if it's something from that that makes that, then don't say nothing. Oh. Well, the first one was so long ago, I do not remember anything being teased about him being Venom. But that's cool if that's the case. No worries, dude, it happens.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Moscow.
Doc, cool. Everyone, please be safe.
I don't know where we're going here. Oh, we're just going straight ahead. Okay. I don't know if I should take more fights. Let's do it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now you learn! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! Swallow blade!
It's over. They really don't give up, do they?
Eat dirt! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
You're mine! Slash! Demon Slayer!
What the hell hit me there? Oh, that hurt.
I owe you one. You're mine! Here I come! Swallow blade!
This is it.
Here I come!
This one's mine.
You're finished! Demon Head!
Only getting started.
Demon Claim!
Here I come. Here.
You're mine! Demon Claim! Demon Claim! Slap! Take this! Demon Claim! This one's all mine!
And again.
Demon Claim! Take this!
There's one down.
Rising Wyvern!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
I guess so. We'll take the time and take some fights here and try and level up.
What's this?
Yeah, I'm interested in the Wolverine game because I'm interested to see how it plays since he's not super movement heavy, like as a character. That compared to like Spider-Man or like a Batman game. But I'm sure they'll figure it out. Definitely believe in Insomniac.
Get lost!
Take this! Demon Fang! You're mine!
It's over!
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
There! And again!
Here I come! Swallow... Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Okay.
I'm not done!
I never miss!
You're mine! You're finished! You're on!
Nicely done.
Yeah, beating those guards really gave me a nice little boost for XP. I don't know how to get over there.
There.
Get lost!
Ooh, I learned a new move.
Demon Fang!
It's over!
Take this! Slash! It's over!
Take it!
You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! Eat dirt! Take this! Slash! Demon Fang! It's over! Here I come!
Burning strike! Well then, let's keep moving.
I don't really like destruction, so I'm not gonna use it though. At least not right now.
Right, here goes! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Slash! You're finished! Take this! Here I come! Swallow Blade! It's over! You're on!
Here I
You're
go.
finished!
I'm only getting started.
Ouch.
Swallow
At least we're actually starting to be able to take some damage. Before we were like getting almost like one shot by shit.
Any injuries?
Also, it looks like the food doesn't wear off outside of combat. Which is nice. Please. Oh. Thank you. Damn, girl. Actually starting to do damage too, but we're getting low on our CP. So we have to be careful with that. Yeah, I'm being nosy, I shouldn't be in here.
What's this thing?
Definitely shouldn't be in here. But we'll peep.
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah. And boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Looks like a fishing spot, I guess. Games love to have fishing in it. I don't understand why so many games put fishing as like a feature. If that's the full map, it looks relatively small. Yeah, but dude, are people really that much of a fan of fishing? I feel like that's not true. Oh god. Please leave me alone. This is Tales of Arise. I doubt you probably played any of the other Tales games. I don't know if you like Final Fantasy, but this is almost like more action-y Final Fantasy. Very anime, even though this game looks less anime than a lot of the predecessors. The other games usually have more of a cel-shaded art style. But yeah, it's similar to Final Fantasy. If I have to just like kind of briefly explain it, none of the games have anything to do with each other, except that they're made by the same people. They have like some recurring themes, like arts and Blastia, and people being really shitty to each other.
You just crossed the wrong line! Eat dirt! Damn it! Take it!
Dude, I can't launch him?
Show you any mercy! Now you'll learn!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
Oh, I think I did that too late. Oh, now I got it. Sick. Beautiful.
Hey, hang in there.
Why is that trainer that hard, son?
Damn it.
Gotta find the doctor, my homie. Okay. Nothing up here.
Too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, I can't reach them in time.
That's my homie.
Get back, Cole.
Duck! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
Here I go.
You're mine!
Ooh, that really hurt. I kind of rolled into that.
You picked the wrong fight, damn it!
Beautiful. Maybe I'll try destruction after.
What about the others? Those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now.
Is it though?
Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
Yeah.
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me.
Tell him, Iron Mask.
I've already met the Crimson Crows.
Guys, I'm a superhero, almost.
People who risk their lives to fight the Redden's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Facts.
But not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Rennans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Rennans back. It's because of you that we're still alive.
What do you know about that sword, bro? You've never seen it.
There's a way through this for all of us. Then I'll put my...
Doc.
Now, remember what you said. And be
Right.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too.
Yeah. Restoring CP. If the party runs out of CP, you won't be able to cast healing or support. I hate this mechanic, bro. To restore it, stay at an inn or camp around and rest. Why did they get rid of mana? It really makes no sense to me. They're like, oh, you need to do something new and more restricting than mana. Like, her casting shit shouldn't affect my mana pool of what's happening, but is that what it is? Why? Why do the Rennans have to be so cruel to us? Is it something we did? Did we do something wrong? Do you know why, Iron Mask? I just don't get it. I don't know either, bro. People trash, that's why. That's really not much to do here. I don't know why. And it's not mana per se, it's like a mana pool specifically for healing and support items or support spells. So whenever she's healing me, she's taken from that. And if I get a healing spell, I'll take from that too, but I don't get what the logic behind that was. I guess maybe to enforce more specific roles in this game, like maybe just being a straight up attacker and having no healing shit, but I don't like it. I do not like it. Alright, can I just fast travel then? I'm not sure how to... Cool.
You're back. Hurry
Yes.
on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Reddens like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close.
Yeah, that makes sense. You were clearly going to be recruited regardless of if you're strong or not.
Another guy. We lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. And if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey, Hermione, can I have a minute of your time? I guess. Hey, Darren, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. Thank goodness. After all, you're about to fight Balseph, so you need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got prepared. Alright, I'll make sure to remember that.
We've reached our destination.
Okay, where is this guy? Oh, it makes sense for him to be in here, just like with the inn and the shop. And he is beautiful.
Hey.
Ooh, you the blacksmith? Yep, Darren filled me in. Excuse me. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Craft weapon. Crude sword. Long sword. Which is better? I don't have enough for that. So I guess we gotta go long sword. Craft and equip. Cool. Also, did he upgrade my rusty sword? Seems like it. So what do you think about this? Not bad at all. That's the most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me more materials and I'll whip you up something grander. This is plenty enough grand as it is. I never knew Azul Park was so versatile. Thanks, glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give Rena hell and set us free, okay? That's the plan. Ooh, and they gave me SP.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah. Decent genius.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you have to level up cooking. I kind of like that mechanic in the older
We
games.
should definitely keep you guys full.
Now it's just like generic cooking and other games. Oh well. I have 343. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to increase max AG. Toxicity. Fire poisonous bubbles. Increase near-death attack, elemental attack. Evade to the right. Okay, we'll hold on to our SP for now. Guys, if you haven't played any Tales games, I definitely recommend them. There's a bunch of them on Steam for like a bit cheaper.
We can't chase after every little thing.
And Bandai Namco does a lot of sales too, so you can generally catch them on a sale. The other ones are way different looking though, which I think is like a good thing. I prefer the older art style of it.
Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balseph. Nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on.
This is almost a bit more generic in just terms of looks.
But alone reach Balseph himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve.
Didn't put 40 hours in this week in Pokemon? Goddamn.
Ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balsef?
The Iron Mask.
Of course.
I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword.
I miss Megas. I really do.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you?
Of course.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
Go back to being a slave or go back or you die.
No, it
Yeah.
isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Danits from the yoke of their abusive oppressors.
That was beautiful.
To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch Demon Fang for Destruction.
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support.
Okay.
We all clear?
Yep.
Good. May this battle herald the end of the Reddens' bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone.
What's the game that you have lined up next?
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Redden Lord.
Yep. And his name is Balsef.
You're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danins have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Maybe.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Take the Cure Garrison, blah blah blah. Okay. Are there actually other quests here? Yeah, there are.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't.
Let's do those first. So you're gonna play the other Mario, or the Mario Galaxy and 3D All-Stars? I've never played Mario Galaxy, actually. One day. Are they on the... It's on the Switch now? Oh yeah, they had that pack where they packed a bunch of the games together, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, something of an ongoing problem around here. The soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are doing even worse in it than usual. I won't ask you to go fetch anything crazy. Just some wheat and potatoes will help. I already have some. Would that be enough to tide you over? We found it outside of town. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh food, that grows out in the wild. I can't just ask anyone to go pick it with the Zoogles running around. So don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you got. You were a big help. We couldn't exactly afford risk stirring up hornets' nests, reducing Bright Eye's cut and all. With all this extra food now, we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear. Just happy to help. To do what I can. So, I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell that you're a good soul. I don't have much to offer you in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. Yes. If you're talking about the one that uses wheat, I already know that. Okay, in that case, how about potato recipe? This one's simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're real hungry. Sounds good. I'll give it a shot sometime. Right, you absolutely should. You can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach. Got some gold and some SP. Beautiful.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. Because back in the day, I never finished Sunshine, and then I never played Mario Galaxies. But, like, honestly, I'm not a huge platformer fan, so I didn't get into them. There might be something I want to mess around with at some point. Okay, what do you want?
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sandy Ravine to get here, right? Is the Zoogle still up there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has scythes for arms. Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see get its comeuppance, especially since the people that deliver the comeuppance are gone, are going to enjoy a pretty big, mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah, yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to Ren a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I could usually gather a few people and get the materials myself, but something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. We'll take it on. You hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting more danger. You're Redden pals, right? I know you're strong, but I think even the Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'd still be you guys eventually, once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. This is a good way of telling us that we're not ready and we should come back later to do this. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you, of course. Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Cool. Yeah, I've honestly only bought games on the Switch digitally, though. I haven't bought like a hard copy of a game in a long time. What is the last game I bought? I'm not even sure, honestly. Generally, when I buy, or the last few games I bought, I think have been like special editions, though. Okay, now we should have enough to do what I want to do here. Increase max AG, yep. I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna save her stuff for now. For me personally, like with the Switch, since the Switch is like so easy to bring around and whatnot, I don't want to have to lug around games with me, so I just like to have them digitally. But I know they're like nice cases and whatnot where you can store your games too, so it's not a big deal to carry them around. But it's just my personal preference. I feel like there's something else we could do. Or maybe not, okay. Is this where we're supposed to be going?
Balthus Castle should be just above us.
All right. Then let's use that elevator thing.
Alright, the elevator will take you to Glanny Mid Castle, okay? Alright, is this the back entrance?
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Reddens from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
We'll keep them busy at the castle's front gate. You slip in through the back, okay?
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do. I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, more of them around than I thought.
I am not amused, AJ. I am not amused. Grinner and the others are fighting up ahead. Don't mind us. Follow the rail line. And, okay.
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close.
Hell yeah, it does.
We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef.
I mean, that sound clip is great for appropriate moments. Appropriate moments.
What's this thing?
Honestly, I was not thinking about you doing the sounds. But now that you've done it, I'll maybe think about it. What is this? Okay, that's locked. What's up, people? I know we're in for a big fight, but I don't want either of you dying, okay? The best victories earned are the ones where we all come out alive.
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
Oops.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall or this will be a pretty short story.
I guess we're supposed to come down here. I was really going to be surprised if they didn't have me fight my way up here. Glanymede Castle.
It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Yeah, give me that blazing sword, girl. Hopefully it's not too hard to find your melee, because melee is a peak game.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power.
Okay?
Try not to forget that.
Just stab her with it and be like, okay, now I have it. Switch my arts, I think. Iron Mass, Boost Attack, Blazing Sword, Burning Wave. Initiates a searing swing attack that burns Iron Mass own body. Able to down almost any enemy. It has a wider range and gains additional strength as more HP is sacrificed. Okay.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him.
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
I don't know about
You
that.
think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't.
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
Damn.
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
Maybe that wasn't a Wii Sports case. Dope. Didn't seem like it was too hard to find it. What was I gonna do? Arts. This reminds me of like Lord of the Rings music. Which is appropriate. We're on a flaming mountain. Are you telling me there are soldiers inside too? Luckily for us, he hasn't realized we're here yet. Time to put that sword of yours to good use. Let's move. Flaming Edge Part 1. Iron Mask can sacrifice HP using Flaming Edge as a strong, wide-reaching blazing sword attack. To do so, hold triangle, square, or X, which will trigger the Flaming Edge. After he performs a corresponding art, Flaming Edge moves cost no AG to use. Flaming Edge moves have the added bonus of dealing extra damage to downed enemies. Plus, after learning a certain skill, you can continue to hold the button longer, letting you exchange more of Iron Mask HP for more power. Interesting.
Where are you? Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do.
I don't know how much I'm a fan of that. Boost strikes are one-hit kill attacks performed in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike on enemy, press to use one immediately. Boost strikes occur more frequently with lower enemy HP and higher combo counters.
Consider yourself finished.
It's amazing just how powerful the blazing sword really is. It's a good thing we took them out before they caused any trouble, but now we have another problem. Yeah, the wall of flames. You think it's Balsef's doing? Probably. Looks like they're meant to keep people like us out. Should we try running through them? Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you to a crisp. Well, what do you propose then? I can tell that these flames are definitely made of fire astral energy. I'm thinking we use my Master Core to see if we can interfere with it and then absorb them with the blazing sword. So basically, you want me to try using the blazing sword on it? Sure, I can do that.